What's up, y'all? You watching the, what is it? Oh my gosh. You love you some CJ So Cool. Okay. What's up, y'all? If y'all really think that this is still an accident, I want you to kill yourself, okay? And for everyone who wanted everyone invested to be quiet and let it go, you all really should be ashamed of you all self. Especially seeing all of these new pictures and everything else that we've seen. What's up, everybody? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. How's everybody? But, y'all, this was no accident. That's plain as day. And we're just going to get right into it. So, before we get into it, let's, if you all before Rosemont actually took down the links and down the, everything off their website, if you were able to keep that footage and keep those reports, good for you. But, if you didn't, yeah, it's gone now. But, you know, luckily some of us kept it and have been reposting it. But I'm going to show you all the few dudes that were at that party who the Rosemont police have been looking for, trying to locate, and they're nowhere to be found. Nobody's telling where is their destination, location, or anything else of that sort. But let's go. So, good morning, everyone. Okay, so they put it back up there. Yesterday, they did take it down, though. I'll tell you that, and that is for sure. But here, look at him, who we all thought was some sort of, you know, suspect. He's looking for questioning. He's looking for questioning. They're looking for him. And they're looking for him. And it's crazy. Because not only has these pictures definitely raised curiosity and more questions, just like Rosemont stated, but it also raises up the issue and the fact that this was never a damn accident, period. I don't care who said what, when, or where. This was no accident. Let me tell you one thing. As a woman and as a young lady, when we don't have a purse to carry, we're not going to be carrying 2 lip glosses. That's for one. Okay? There's no reason why 2 lip glosses would have been in that freezer. When, first off, Kanika's belongings were handed over to Monifa and Shamaya. And not only that, no females are carrying 2 lip glosses. Period. I'm telling you that. In their pockets. Okay? Like, it doesn't make sense. That other lip gloss that was found in the freezer, that was Monifa's. Let me show you. Can y'all see that? Y'all see that lip gloss right there in her hand? Now that was the lip gloss of the orange, the other lip gloss that was like the orange color. But yeah, it doesn't make sense. Good morning, everyone that's entering. We're just we're gonna dissect this and we're gonna talk about it, and we're going to state, like we've been stating, how this isn't an accident. And if you ever thought that this was an accident and you really in the deep pits of your gut really thought that she just put her stuff in that freezer, you are part of the problem. And you have to be sick. We can clearly see that, like I stated on my Twitter, she was beaten, okay? Can we all agree on that she was beaten, okay? Because, for one, what are these marks? You get what I'm saying? Like, all of these marks. Then, plus, she's super dirty and muddy. And my thing is, I honestly really think that she was taken outside somewhere. And probably, you know, whatever. Who Lord knows what was done to her, and she was dragged back in. But I'll tell you one thing, Kenneka was in that bag, okay? Kenneka was in that bag. And whether it's the whether it was on her the bag that was on her hand that showed us that, which we really didn't have to see that for us to understand that that was Kenneka. I mean, that body shape and how that bag looked definitely showed us that that was Kenneka before even anything else happened. For this to be an accident, how did Kenneka go into this freezer when her jacket wasn't ripped, and then once she's inside the freezer her jacket gets ripped? Look at that. This jacket, okay? I don't know if you all can see that right there, but that is a ripped jacket. And I'm not sure if it's just me, but I also think that that jacket is a little bit shorter than the actual one that definitely was. Then you have Miss Teresa. She has been speaking. Finally, she has spoke like everyone has been waiting for her to do so. And she's been talking and she's been trying to protest and things of that sort. And the fact that they did this so dirty, so dirty. They put out these pictures, then the hour after putting out the pictures, well, the hour before putting out the pictures, they say that this case was closed, and now everyone is trying to sign the petition to get the FBI to handle this case, as they should have a long time ago. But my thing is, can y'all hear me? Because this keeps stating I'm having a bad connection for whatever reason, but I don't know, but it's stating I have a bad connection. So can you all hear me? Let me know right fast before I go. Can y'all hear me? Okay, send it to me. My email is dcstarent@gmail.com. But can y'all all hear me? Because I'm not sure why my thing is tripping. Okay, good. So anyways, so like I was stating, and can I ask y'all a question? For first off, again, like I've asked the other day, what teen in their right mind is going to put on their Jordans with no socks? That's for one. But for two, why even was Monifa seen with her shoes off, walking around with her socks as if she had on some high heels? Why are you taking off your shoes? What would be the point of taking off your shoes? And I just don't understand. And then have you all heard Irene's 911 call where she goes to say that Kenneka was disabled? I'm not sure if she stated that she was disabled so the police can go ahead and get there faster, because I know, like a lot of you all know, that if you aren't a certain color or a certain person, they don't rush to come and get you unless you really are on the ground, probably with a bullet in your head, and even then you have to wait several hours, so you'll already be dead before they even come and see you. But that was I don't know. Like, she stated that she was disabled. Again, I don't know why she stated that, unless, of course, she, is a plan to get the police to arrive there sooner. But I'll tell you one thing. This is all some BS. And you remember when I was telling you all it was like this little dried up part where I thought that perhaps that it could have been semen. But a lot of people, and I'm going to show y'all the picture. Here it is right here, if you all can see that right there. But a lot of people have been stating that perhaps maybe that isn't semen at all. Perhaps that is that that quick sealing fast surgical glue or whatnot. They're thinking that maybe this could have been some type of incision of some sort, which I'm not sure. But I do think all this is crazy. And the way her hands are, the way they are, let me see. The way her hands is like that, it's almost as if she did have something in her hands. Like she was holding on to something. I'm not sure what, but it's all crazy. And then I've noticed that all of these activists are finally back on the scene and back trying to make noise, as they should have been and as they should have stayed on this case, being that I've never not once heard of somebody to basically forget all their issues in their hometown to go hop on a plane to go help other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chicago has a lot of cold cases. Chicago has a high murder rate. And you all boarded the plane and left the case and caused all of this type of commotion in the most critical time of the case, which let a lot of things happen. That right there allowed for a lot of BS to slide on through. When all of the activists got into it and they was just turning on each other and was dogging Teresa and all this other stuff, that right there made a lot of people feel, you know, not only turn their backs on Miss Teresa, but have a lot to say about this case. And it's just crazy. Now everyone's picking it back up, I guess, because, you know, shit, it ain't no accident. And they should actually even feel bad, because like I stated yesterday during my live, everybody keeps saying the motive and the mission is all about Kenneka, right? That's what everybody's saying. This is all about Kenneka, and Kenneka some more, right? And the fact that regardless of who you fell out with, who said what, I don't care if it was the mother or it was God. If deep down inside, if that really was the motive, the mission, and the priority at hand, then nobody would have left this case and, oh, they got to figure it out on themselves. Oh, they can go protest. I'm sure you all heard all those smart ass remarks that all of those so-called activists put out. You know, it was drag Teresa. And I understand that they were caught up in their feelings because, yeah, Miss Teresa kind of like slid away from them because she didn't trust them, which to me, based off of how they acted in return, I mean, and they left and left fast from the case. I mean, they can't be really that much trusted. And for anybody giving them your money and you haven't researched them technically or really got to know them fully and you don't know them for real, I would have never donated a dime to them, because to be honest, all your dimes, if it has to do with Kenneka, should have been sent to Miss Teresa. Period. And then you have the petition that was we was only supposed to get 75,000 signatures. Now has been upped it to 150,000. So please sign that petition to get the FBI to take over it. Again, have you all seen this picture? Where the jacket, you see the cuts and stuff on that, and then this, like I said, this jacket looks way, you know. Can y'all hear me?
That's why you going home tomorrow. I know you're happy to go home, but
because my thing keeps tripping. I don't know if they're trying to take me off of here or what. But it's a lot of crazy things within this case. And some people know some stuff. And you would have to be a damn fool to think this is an accident. If you think that this is an accident, I need you not to only to get your mind checked out, but I need you to get your eyes checked out. And you yourself, my friend, could possibly get some type of sort of crazy check for not seeing the obvious. Then it's just all wow. I don't know. Then it's just like, again, it looks like on her shoe, on her Jordan shoe, that it was just stomped out. Like, I don't know.
It's okay. So I can drop her off at the airport.
Look at the shoe. And it's just crazy. And I don't want to assume that this is what happened, but you all those little pieces of plastic that was in there, it has me kind of thinking that maybe she was suffocated in some way too. Like, maybe they suffocated this girl some way. I'm not sure though. But it's like, where did all those little plastic droppings come from? Like I stated the other day, for this to be an unoccupied ass kitchen, this shit, I mean a freezer, this shit is super freaking dirty, and it's supposed to be a new freezer at that for a new restaurant coming. So that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at one bit. Can you all hear me now? I know my thing has stated that it was a bad connection. It seems like they're trying to remove the video or something. I don't know. But what I do know is this wasn't no damn accident. That's what I know. That's what we all know. And that's what we all assumed. That's what we all stated. And mind you all, You all wanted so many people invested to be quiet. But the case is an ongoing case. Miss Teresa herself isn't being quiet. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how do you all even request that people shut up, move on, she killed herself, and all of that other crap, when this is some BS. This is some BS. And right now, it's some sick BS. Because the fact that they can really get away with this, put these pictures out there that the mother did not state to put out, and literally close the case all in the same day within an hour. Y'all don't think that's crazy? Nobody thinks that's crazy? Like, it's crazy. And it's so many leaks in this case that it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I just don't understand it. And I feel bad because I really truly hope that whatever she did, Kenneka that is, whatever she did, in fact, whatever happened to her, I literally, really, truly hope that she was so drugged out of her mind that she couldn't feel any of this. I really, really, honestly, truly hope that she was just so drugged up out of her mind. And I know that sounds crazy, but being that this whole case is crazy, I mean, hell. I really just hope that she really didn't, I hope she didn't feel anything. I hope that, because we got to understand that regardless of, you know, these accidents that occur, God sees all. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just hope that he really, you know, kept her in his arms and allowed her not to feel this pain and suffering. But this is still skeptical to me. This whole touching on your, you know what I'm saying, touching on your little penis. Here you go again. You're looking out. Here you go. You're looking out, you know. Then here comes your other amigo with the cart and the body. And I don't even want to say that the pictures are even fake. I know a lot of people was like, the pictures are fake because you can't pose like that. But they literally stated that they put her in those positions. And she supposedly had been somewhat frozen still. But it's so many BS. It's so much BS that it's crazy. All of that, those stains and what appears to be blood stains. All of this all her clothes should have been taken off and examined, period. She shouldn't. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. And then it's like, I don't know. And they stated that in hypothermia, the reason why she was in that, the reason why she was in the little corner is like they stated when you are experiencing this level of hypothermia, you will start going into a little corner and I guess trying to get air and stuff of that, you know. But I honestly don't even think that she went into that freezer alive. I've been stating that since day one. That girl did not go into that freezer alive. Okay? Alive. She didn't go in that freezer alive. Let's see. They cannot move the body. They did because it was never a crime scene. Meow 315. You cannot move a crime fucking scene. It was never a crime scene. They stated it was accidental, which there was no yellow tape, which is why they had every opportunity to touch all on the crime scene and do everything else.
Anyway, guys, today is official birthday party for Jalea, the 10-year-old, probably the girl that does the most successful pranks on our channel. So, shout out to Jalea.
Alicia, she isn't saying she stripped herself. Just go look up hypothermia cards. You will see what she's talking about. Yeah, it's just different. It's called something. I spoke on it yesterday on live, but there's different things that happen once you experience hypothermia, so they say. And that, you know, that's probably true. But in this case, I call more bullshit. But, hey, what does anyone know anymore? It's just like, if you all look at this and just think it's an accident, I think that's so crazy to say. And then someone leaked the freaking pictures of her with her breast showing, and it clearly showed that there was a bite mark on her breast. And I would not be showing those pictures because I have them, but I won't be showing them. But she has a bite mark on her breast, and I'm not going to show her body like that. I'm not. So by all means, if y'all want to see those pictures, try to go find them. But she had a bite mark on her breast. Then you have these dudes in the party where nobody can locate them, can't find them, probably because they had a lot to do with it, on top of the people at this hotel. They did their own investigation. They still haven't released to the public. It's crazy. Hi, I've been obsessed with this JFK for weeks. Is anyone asking why or how her body was in a flat position on the gurney at the time her mother viewed her? Rigor set in and takes hours to relax. Okay? I don't even think that she honestly was just as frozen as they are trying to make it appear. Hell, there's no water on the ground. For one, there's a little bit of ice for two, but I mean, I don't know. Which doesn't even make sense, because if you all turned off the freezer once Kenneka was found, there shouldn't even be no ice. That shit should have been melted. Good morning, you all. Did you all see Kenneka's hair? It is possible for her hair to be like that. What the F? Compare the pictures to be all over her head. I mean, if she was in a fight or some sort, her head could have been like that. Just like if she was being strangled or like I said, suffocated, she definitely could have had her hair like that. Then they could have splashed some water on her. When I say they, I mean the people who ever put her in the freezer and acted like they done thawed this girl out in just a little bit of time. Like, they probably threw water on her, soaked her body all up, trying to, or probably, hell, drowned her in some type of cleaning solution that'll take every bit of whatever away. Ain't no telling. All of this crazy technology stuff and, you know, different things that people with higher powers or criminals can get a hold of. It's so much stuff that they probably looked up some type of sort of solution or something that's going to take everything away. Every bit of clue that was on her probably is washed away and gone away and never to be found. They aren't reopening this case, right? And it's crazy because they need to. The FBI needs to get on this. They state that this was an accident, but what part was the accident? The only accident that I see is the fact that the police accidentally fucked up a whole lot of bullshit. That's all I see. I don't see no other accidents. Stop blaming the mother. Who's blaming her? How did they thaw the human body in 4 hours? Right. How did they? I think her hair got like that from struggling under the pillow. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. I'm telling y'all, I feel like either she was suffocated with a bag, suffocated with them goddamn pillows that we seen Mr. Security, aka Molly the maid, go around and, you know, fluff up or whatever. They probably done really sit up there and probably did some things to her. And while she was getting things done, they probably put the pillow over her face. And during that time, she probably just died. And they, you know, it wasn't supposed to probably be a death. It probably was just supposed to be a rape. And she was supposed to get up and, you know, live her life probably. But some things went wrong, I think. Do I think that this was premeditated? Heck yeah, I do. Everyone keeps saying these kids aren't that smart. These kids ain't that smart. But if you have time to sit and think and be smart, people plan out their parties years, months, whatever in advance. So you think about that. People can plan stuff out. Just because it happened all in, you know, a few days or one day, it doesn't mean that they thought about it that one day. This could have been something that they been thought about. Whoever they is. the stepdad is in on it too. How do you all know? The hotel is owned by whites. Stop trying to blame someone black. I think whites and blacks did something. I think people in that party did stuff, just like I think, on down to the security and hotel and police and everybody else in Rosemont did something. That's what I think. Why do they want to kill her? I mean, like she didn't do anything. Who knows? That's what I'm saying. It could have been a retaliation of some sort. It could have been some type of thing where it's like, we want to get the vagina, but we don't want to kill the girl. But like I said, if she, her heart racing and whatever, Lord knows if she was getting raped by multiple people, and if as a woman, if your body isn't prepared for any type of sexual activity, you're not automatically just super, gushy down there. So, she could have been in pain. All of that stuff. Her body could have went into some type of shock. Something. And I'm never even... It's crazy because, like I stated yesterday, isn't it weird that I've never in my life seen these sort of pictures ever released? It just doesn't make any sense. And then they take off her watch and her bracelet and her belly ring. But hell, leave all that shit intact. Go do some damn tests. Go do some damn fingerprinting. Why you so eager to get that out to the parents, but you ain't tested none of these products on this girl? You haven't done not one thing. No one has to do anything these days to get killed. That's true too. You could be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and obviously they were at the wrong place, the wrong time, the wrong day, the wrong city, and everything else was wrong about it. They're protecting the dude in the hallway, their employee. He looks Hispanic because if it comes out an employee did it, it makes the hotel lose money. Right. But in this sense, the hotel isn't even losing money because there's 6 twisted people that still would want to stay at that hotel in the city where I'm sure that there are other hotels to stay at. I wouldn't even give them a lick of my cents. I'm not giving them my money to go stay at no slaughterhouse. Because that's what it is, a slaughterhouse. Because you can go in alive and come out dead, obviously. And that's accidental. And it's all cool. It's crazy. We are all angry, outraged, sad, pissed, and it's an understatement. I have an 18-year-old daughter. Please believe me, if it happened to her, the entire city of Racist Month would be shut the fuck down. You feel me? Who watch she had on? Who knows? It's supposed to have been her watch. But I could have sworn that the watch, I could have sworn that I seen, I don't know. I thought the watch was black. Or the band that was around her hand. Something was black on her hand, I thought. But they obviously, because let me see. Because I'm looking at this picture. So this would be the watch. And this would be, I guess, that purple scrunchie thing that they found. But I still don't see the black scrunchie that she so-called had. They did yesterday, but somebody stated, they did take the pictures down yesterday and the link, but somebody stated that it was a backup. But they did take it down yesterday for whatever reasons. Who knows, whatever reasons. Probably to add some more BS in and take some more out. And this is what doesn't make sense to me, and I'm about to show y'all. This is a gray watch, you all. This is a purple hair tie scrunchie. This is purple. There's the belly ring. Why the fuck is this black? This is the watch that I seen on her. A black watch. This is what I thought I seen. But why is this watch gray? Whose watch is that? Whose watch is that? And they said that it doesn't look like her in the picture, and they state because that they're stating the pictures that we were seeing of Kenneka was of her younger self. That's why the picture in the bathroom, it doesn't look like Kenneka. So who knows? Like they really, sorry y'all, my live keeps tripping. I think they're trying to take me off, but no, I'm still on. Sorry y'all. I'm telling y'all, my thing is tripping, and it really hasn't been tripping until I really started talking about this more and more. But can y'all hear me?
Right here, personal battles right here. All the adults get drunk. Alright. And this is the champagne glasses in here so they won't blow away. I'll open.
Y'all can hear me, okay? But
Jinx is here.
it's crazy because they literally been adding and subtracting everything that they want, and I'm just mad at everyone at this point. I'm mad at the friends. I'm mad at the employees. I'm mad at the investigation team. I'm mad that the fucking activists came out of the fucking sky yesterday out of nowhere when, you know, they all stated what they wanted to, and now it's kumbaya's, prayers, and we gotta get like, okay, all these emotions, all these fake emotions running high, I guess, okay? But whatever. Y'all do what y'all want. Y'all believe what y'all want. But me, myself, I call BS on a lot of people involved on this case. Y'all see her tooth is chipped? I didn't see that, but they stated that somebody said that she didn't even have her teeth in her mouth. So, I don't even know. It keeps going offline and spinning. Yeah, because they keep trying to take it down. There's no ways these photos have, no way that these photos should have been released at all. Yes, you can hear, we can hear you just fine. Okay, Meek, I thought you loved Noble. They keep trying to take my thing off. That's what happened. Honestly, I don't think those pics are her. Who even knows? Zoom in on her tooth, mouth, ear, back, arms, and legs. On what picture? It's all bull. Why wasn't she entirely drenched if she thawed out, clothes and all? Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. So you telling me they had 4 hours to unthaw her properly, right? They had 4 hours to unthaw her properly. Then they took another however long it takes to dry her clothes and everything up. Yeah, okay. Meek, come back. I'm back. They keep trying to take my thing down. There's a current video with her friends earlier that day, so it can be compared. Yes, I hear you, Meek. Okay. I feel like all this shit was a setup all around the board, from the party to the watch to the pictures, everything. That's why the close the case so fast. Everyone is involved, if you ask me. I feel like that. I feel like that. I agree. No, these photos shouldn't have been. I couldn't see her teeth. I couldn't see her teeth either. And the photo shouldn't have been. You know why? Because even Teresa and the attorney stated that these photos shouldn't come out, and they didn't want these photos to come out because they're disturbing and graphic and would raise more questions and then solve answers. And it's like, okay, with that alone, why would y'all do that? Then y'all closed the case the same day that y'all put these pictures out. That's why I said they'll no justice in the case. This might drag on for years in court. Teresa might get a little money, whatever is left from there, going to attack her and Kenneka character. You already know. Why have no one person set up yet? Okay, people are at this place. No one called to sue that they ate tainted food. You feel me? We openly seen a death occur, right? In this kitchen. We seen the body laying out on the gurney in this kitchen, and y'all started serving food? That makes me think, how trifling is everybody in the world? Because, I mean, hell, I know some people, like, you know, might cook bugs and stuff in your food, and you got to watch out for that. I thought our only problem was people not wearing gloves these days while serving food. But obviously, they serve food while a death of a young girl just occurred.
This guy's the best one. He's not being bad.
I'm not sure, but it was stated that he sexually molested her. Who, the stepdad? It's a news article. Her mother's boyfriend killed his ex-girlfriend when he was in his 20s and put the baby he killed in the freezer. I don't even know what that is. The mother was coached.
Look at all these shoes.
Mika joined a link late, but heard you mention a petition. Can you go over that? There is a petition to try to get the FBI to get on this case. We were supposed to have 75,000 signatures, but now they upped it for some reason to 150,000. I guess the more the merrier. But we did reach 75,000, but we still have we have to get to 150,000. I think they took her organs. I think they took her organs too. She has something on her tummy, looks like a cut. How do we know they didn't do her like Kendrick? Exactly. They are saying it's not her stepdad. It's another Marine with the same name. That's not her. Where's the belly button tattoos on her stomach of the flower? And the reason, okay, so you all, I've seen about the whole the tattoo situation when everybody's like, where's the tattoo on her stomach? They stated that the reason why we see that tattoo the way we do on her stomach is because she has the camera faced this way, right? So when she took the picture, it's going to show on whatever. I don't know, y'all. So it's some type of camera trick. They're stating the reason why we don't see it, but they state that it's there. But I don't know. I see the one that's lower, but I don't see the flower one that was like bright and bubbly on her stomach. So I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Did the mom do a second autopsy? She was supposed to, but it never came out. And when I seen the second autopsy that took place, you know, the first one was deemed as, oh Lord, it's saying very bad connection again. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? My phone is really playing with me today.
He took over the fort. It's Lee. What's he doing?
Okay, I don't know what's going on, y'all. They're trying to take down this video for some reason, but whatever. But what was I saying?
What the heck was he doing?
What was I saying?
Oh.
I don't even know.
I'm done with life right now. Now everybody doing it.
Now look at this lady with the. Why has she not stepped up yet to sue? They are showing her images so many times. She had food there, right? The college kids, the staff, right? Oh, so I was talking about, okay, I was talking about the second autopsy. So anyways, thank you about that, Teresa. But so I was talking about the autopsy. So we all know when the first autopsy came out, they deemed it as inconclusive. There was nothing that they found, you know, that led to anything. So then the second autopsy came back and they was like, oh, it's hypothermia and whatever. But the second autopsy came out and was published through what it appeared to be another publication, but it never once stated that this was the autopsy from the one that Teresa and them supposedly did. So, and I don't understand why would the second autopsy about the hypothermia come out before the second autopsy that Miss Teresa did on her own, because I mean it's a month something now, and the private autopsy that the family did on Kenneka still hasn't been out, unless, like I said, the hypothermia one is the one.
Was that champagne?
YouTube is trying to shut folks' videos down. This the second time your video stopped. I know, it's like the third time now. If you want to contact her lawyer to see what can be done, his name is Larry Rogers Jr. His telephone number is 312-331. Hold on, is that so many? Why is that so many digits? 312-331-30202, extension 4379. That's a lot of numbers. I think that's might be too many numbers. I called Rosemont and they have a director now. Please see the 420 Power Players video explains why the cover up. So what happened? I'll watch it in a little bit, but what happened? Why did they cover this up? Tell me right now in the comments, Quinn.
It's at least 30 people in here. It's at least 30 people or more.
I was trying to find the direct link for the
Nobody upstairs.
petition,
They just totally didn't-
but let's see. If somebody can drop that in the comments for everyone, the link to the petition that everyone can sign. We just need let's see. Let's see if I can pull it up though. If I can't, then okay, so I found it. I think. Oh no, that one has been removed. Why has that been removed? Okay, let's see.
Hey, who in my room now? Come on, close that door. Close that door.
They covered it up because it's a multi-billion-dollar construction contracts that they didn't want to lose. Wow. Funny, the same face we see in the video of her walking is the same face of her in these pictures.
Who's knocking at the front door? Police? Policia?
That's crazy.
I have a question.
Look at that.
It's crazy.
Why do I
I'm going to try to find the petition. But y'all, I'm going to start another live because they're tripping with this live. They're trying to take this live down again. And I don't have time. So stay right here. I'm about to hang up on this one and start it over. So bye y'all.